Chapter 558, The Power of Four. It starts at the Baxter Building, home of the famous Fantastic Four. But they weren't always known as the Fantastic Four. Famous physicist, Professor Reed Richards, his fiancée Susan Storm, her brother Johnny Storm and best friend astronaut Ben Grimm went into space to conduct an experiment, and they were exposed to powerful levels of cosmic radiation as they passed through a radiation belt. As a result, they crashed back to Earth and were forever changed. The radiation mutated their bodies and gave them incredible powers. Professor Reed got super elasticity and can stretch himself all over the place. Johnny got pyrokinetic powers, flight, and the ability to turn into a mass of living fire. Susan got invisibility powers, and Ben became a living rock, which gave him superhuman strength, endurance, and durability. Together they became known as the Fantastic Four. Professor Richards became Mr. Fantastic, Johnny became the Human Torch, Susan became the Invisible Woman, and Ben became the Thing, and they fought against the evil forces of the ruthless and nefarious Victor Von Doom, aka Dr. Doom. Together as the Fantastic Four, they vowed to use their incredible abilities to stop his evil world domination plans. But there are times when they have their own disagreements. Ben Grimm, aka the Thing, is walking down the halls of the Baxter Building. Stan Lee, as a janitor. "Hey there, Mr. Grimm. How's your day been so far?" Thing, "Pretty good, Mr. Lee. Just need to make sure my room is clean. Keep up the good work." Stan Lee, "Will do." As Thing reached his room, he heard laughing and peeked through the door. Johnny Storm, aka Human Torch, was laughing as he painted Thing's room pink. Watching him with a worried look was Invisible Woman, aka Susan Storm. "Susan," worried Johnny, "this is so wrong. Ben's sure to discover what you're doing to his room." Thing slams the door open. "Johnny, painting a wall pink, relax, sis. What Ben doesn't know won't hurt him." But Sue tapped her brother on the shoulder. Johnny turned around to see Thing with an angry look on his face. "Johnny, I'm a dead man, aren't I?" "Yep, you sure are." "Susan, please excuse Johnny, Ben. He meant." Thing, motioning for Sue to stop. "Let me understand this. Pleasantly, I guess insulting me is okay to you, matchstick." Pupils enlarge, pretending to be understanding of Johnny. Thing's pupils then return back to normal size while Sue steps back nervously. Thing, making Susie an accomplice as you redecorate my room? "Johnny, oh, come on. Your room needs some improvement. I just thought it could use more color." Thing, "Really now?" Angry, "Well, you might think it's improvement. But I think it's humiliating. So you better get this paint off. Or it's clobbering time for you. Got that?" Mr. Fantastic came in. "Reed, Ben, why is your room pink?" Thing, "Can we discuss this later?" Mr. Fantastic, "Stop this squabbling now, guys. We got trouble." Snickering, "We'll worry about this later. Dr. Doom is up to no good again." "Johnny, let's get him then." Thing, "It's clobbering time." They set out for Doom's location. In a small cave outside of the city, we were fighting a massive group of terrorists that were going to launch nukes at the United States Capitol and destroy the government. The terrorists were no match for our power. Red Hood and Winter Soldier were tearing the terrorists apart with their martial arts moves. Red Hood, "Let's finish these clods off with our combo." Winter Soldier, "You got it, Jason." They went at them and launched themselves, and their kick became a powerful spear. Red Hood and Winter Soldier, "Spear kick of destiny." They skewered numerous terrorists and killed them instantly. Me, that's that. My watch beeped and it showed that Dr. Doom was up to no good in the deserts of Algeria. Me, let's go. We set out for Algeria. At Dr. Doom's terrorist hideout in Algeria, Dr. Doom and his Doombots were getting ready to launch a full-fledged all-out nuclear assault on the United States Capitol. Doom, German accent, "What do you want, Faust?" Felix Faust, "I want you to join us in the Legion of Doom. It's not too late, you know. You still have some time to join up before Team Loud Phoenix Storm kills you. Doom, your concern is touching, but hardly necessary. All you and your allies seem to be are misfits trying to be conquerors. I do not require your assistance and you are not worthy of mine. IWLLL face Team Loud Phoenix Storm in the Fantastic Four on my own terms. Now leave. Felix Faust. Very well. But I gave you a chance to join us and survive. Remember that. Teleports out with his magic. Suddenly without warning a huge fiery explosion blasts a hole into the ceiling and we all came in. Me, you all will die for everything you've done. Doom, the famous JD. Knudsen of Team Loud Phoenix Storm. Me, Dr. Victor Von Doom aka Dr. Doom. We've heard so much about you and your crimes. Your empire will be destroyed by the time we're finished with you. Nico, you know, Doom. You really should have listened to Faust and joined the Legion of Doom. You would have survived longer. After all, the group does have your name. Doom, yet all I see in that group is incompetence. Me, the Legion of Doom will pay for their crimes. Like you will. Mr. Fantastic, off-screen, let us help you out. They landed and standing before us was the Fantastic Four. Me, no way. The Fantastic Four. Lily, you guys are awesome. Mr. Fantastic, it's an honor to meet you all Team Loud Phoenix Storm. The Avengers and the Justice League told us a lot about you. Me, it's an honor to meet you all too. Come on guys. Let's make this freak and his little toys pay for everything he has done. Everyone, yet. Thing, it's clobbering time. We went and thrashed apart Dr. Doom his robots. Onua was bashing and slashing some of his robots apart with his earth blade sauce and Venom was blasting them with black web and punching them and ripping them apart. Onua, let's get them with our combo Venom. Venom, we will gladly help Onua. Onua caused a lot of earth to upheave and Venom fired black web. Onua and Venom, shredder web shrapnel. The web became razor-sharp earth shards and skewered the robots and they exploded. Doom, punches Venom off. Edward Brock. The symbiotic lethal protector. You used to be feared and ferocious. But joining Team Loud Phoenix Storm has made you weak. Venom, no. It's made us better people. And it's proven that we still have our humanity. Unlike you. Venom punched Dr. Doom and I kicked him in the face. Lincoln decided to face him. Wenua threw numerous shards of earth and crystal at the robots and Elena fired blasts of lightning at them and they exploded. Wenua, let's use our combo on them Elena. Elena, got it. Wenua threw numerous shards of earth and Elena fired a blast of lightning from her keyblade. Wenua and Elena, Thunder Earth Dragon Carnage. The techniques combined and turned into a dragon of earth surging with lightning. The dragon went through several robots and blasted them apart into pieces. 2D Man was punching a bunch of robots apart with his big fists and Mr. Fantastic wrapped around some of the robots and spun them around like fast-moving tops and they got so dizzy that they shorted out and exploded. Mr. Fantastic, let's use our combo on them. 2D Man, let's do it. 2D Man and Mr. Fantastic wrapped around some of the robots. 2D Man and Mr. Fantastic, spinning stretch strike. They spun numerous robots around and they all crashed into each other all at once and exploded. Crash. Crab boo-ho-ho-ho-ho I am. 2D Man, that was awesome. Mr. Fantastic, it sure was. The Invisible Woman was blasting robots around with her invisible blasts and Freon froze them with her ice powers. Freon, let's freeze them with our combo Susan. Invisible Woman, you got it Mary. Susan formed an invisible force field disc and Freon froze it with her ice and turned it into a massive saw blade of pure ice. Invisible Woman and Freon, Arctic Blizzard Sawstorm. They threw the disc of ice and slashed numerous robots into pieces and blew them apart. Human Torch and Magma were firing blasts of fire at the robots and they were exploding and melting. Magma, let's get them with our combo Johnny. Human Torch, you got it. They both fired huge blasts of fire. Magma and Human Torch, volcanic firestorm rain. The fire blasts became a huge shower of lava and blew the robots apart in a huge shower of fire and lava. Thing and Brickhouse were punching and smashing the robots and causing them to explode all over. Thing, let's use our combo Brickhouse. Brickhouse, you read my mind Thing. They linked hands and ran at the robots and turned into a huge bull. Thing and Brickhouse, rampaging bull destroyer. The massive bull smashed many robots to pieces. Thing, that was awesome. Star was firing spells from her hands. Star B, Cupcake Blast. She fired cupcakes from her hands and they hit the robots and blew them apart. Star B, Narwhal Blast. She fired a number of narwhals from her hands and they skewered and flattened some robots. Takanuva fired blasts of light from his hands and spear. Takanuva's human form is a blonde-hair man with yellow eyes in a rainbow Australian outback-style uniform. Takanuva, awesome job Star. Let's finish them with our combo. Star B, you got it Takanuva. Star fired a blast of rainbow light and Takanuva fired a blast of light. Star and Takanuva, photon rainbow neutralizer. The blasts combined and turned into a deadly rainbow laser that slashed and burned the robots and blew them up. Takanuva, you've learned a lot Star. Star B, thanks Takanuva. Nico was punching, blasting, and pounding the robots and Superman was blasting the robots with his laser vision and freezing them with his freeze breath. Nico, this is getting awesome. Let's finish the rest of the robots off with our combo KAL. Superman, you got it Nico. A Scion Kryptonian combo is brilliant. Nico, just to be on the safe side though. You'll need this. Nico gave him a lead suit that will protect him. Nico, the combo uses kryptonite and I can't take the chance of you getting poisoned. Superman, good thinking. Superman put on the lead suit. Nico pulled out a chunk of kryptonite and fired a focused blast of its radiation like a deadly laser and Superman fired an energy blast from his fist. It was a new move he invented. Nico and Superman, kryptonite laser obliterator. The blasts combined and turned into a lethal kryptonite laser and burned the rest of the robots apart. Nico, that was awesome. Superman, it sure was Nico. Where did you get that chunk of kryptonite though? Nico, JD gave it to me. After we put Lex Luthor in prison he gave me this chunk of kryptonite to use only when necessary. I can focus it into a deadly laser. Superman, that's exactly the same kind of power used by Metallo. Nico, John Corbin aka Metallo? Superman, that's right. You know him? Nico, chuckles, funny you should mention that. I faced him a while ago in the Philippines and beat him. It was a fight I will always remember. Superman, that's amazing. Lincoln was now facing Dr. Doom himself. Lincoln, you will pay for everything you've done Doom. Dr. Doom, we shall see brat. Me, this is the real Dr. Doom guys. Lincoln and Dr. Doom went at each other and Lincoln punched him in the face and Dr. Doom punched at him and he blocked it. They were punching and kicking each other at an extremely brutal and ferocious level. Powerful shockwaves and explosions were blowing some of the lab and lair apart in huge fiery explosions. Lincoln and Dr. Doom then clasped and locked hands and they flared up powerful lightning auras and their lightning was so strong and so powerful that it was blowing everything apart because of a massive electromagnetic field. But Dr. Doom's lightning powers were only making Lincoln's lightning powers stronger and more powerful. Lincoln kicked him in the face and they went at each other again and the power of their attacks was causing much of the planet to shake. Lincoln then punched Dr. Doom in the stomach and kicked him in the face with a powerful uppercut. Dr. Doom belched out a huge amount of blood if you can call it that. Dr. Doom, this can't be happening. I am Dr. Victor Von Doom. The most powerful, most evil, and greatest scientist of all time. How could I lose to a child like you? Lincoln, because you care about no one other than yourself. Me, Let me face him now, Lincoln. Lincoln, okay JD. Me, now you die, Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom, you first, JD. Me, cups hands to side, KAAA. Me. Hey. Me. Dr. Doom fired a massive blast of lightning at me. Me. Hey. I fired a Kamehameha wave and our blasts collided and a massive struggle began. Dr. Doom, no. That blast is as strong as my lightning. I intensified my blast and it overtook Dr. Doom's lightning and blew him into the wall and it exploded with incredible power. Crab. When the smoke cleared, Dr. Doom came out, but he was still alive. Dr. Doom, you all may have won, but I will get the last laugh. Me, what do you mean? Doom, I am not afraid of death, Knudsen. I knew that there was a high chance that I would fall on this day. But if Doom dies here, you will as well. He pressed a button on the remote control and an alarm sounded. Computer, self-destruct sequence has been activated. 1 minute until detonation. Dr. Doom, this base will explode with the power of 300 teratons of TNT. Me, you're mad. That'll destroy the entire planet. Dr. Doom, I know. Even if I live, I still have my diplomatic immunity. I'm taking you all with me to hell. Nico, I think not. I called the president. Me, imitating Danny Glover, it's just been revoked. We all teleport out of there and I place a powerful force field over the hideout to contain the explosion. Then the whole base exploded with incredible power. Crab. The explosion generated a blinding white flash that was as bright as a million suns, and it was so powerful and so incredibly devastating that we felt the incredible power of the shockwave from it. Luckily the force field was holding. When the explosion faded 20 minutes later, there was a massive crater in the ground 50 miles wide and 6,000 feet deep. Me, wow. What power. Superman, good thinking with the force field, JD. Me, thanks KAL. Mr. Fantastic, what happened to Dr. Doom? Me, his energy signal has completely disappeared. He's dead. Human Torch, good riddance. Lincoln, you said it. Me, yep. We later went on a tour of the Baxter Building and surprisingly it was located in Gotham, Royal York. Me, your headquarters is magnificent, Professor Reeves. Mr. Fantastic, thank you JD. We work long and hard to help protect humanity just like you guys do. Me, I believe it. Vince, you have to remember though that with great power comes a great responsibility. Stan Lee, that's right guys. Me, Stan Lee? You're a janitor here too? Stan Lee, I have many jobs around the cosmos. Very, you sure are full of surprises. Laney, he sure is. We then saw Thing's room all pink and we laughed ourselves silly while he was annoyed and disgruntled. The end. Another fanfiction complete. The Fantastic Four was an awesome superhero team and they were awesome. The 2005 and 2007 movies were awesome. Nico-chan 11 gave me the ideas for this one. And thanks for refreshing my memory on the Fantastic Four. Let me know what you all think. See you all next time.